Today we're going to do an unboxing of, wait a minute. Had some comments on some of my other videos about my work area here. Work area. Let's make this look a little better. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Look at that. Clean as can be. And that only took very little time at all. So what we have here is a box that I got from China. Sewing machine. This, like I said, I just opened it to see what the box was. I did not actually open the box that's inside of here. In fact, it has never been outside this bag since it's been in my house. So here we go, our unboxing of the cheapest sewing machine that I found from China. There we go. We have a mini sewing machine from China, the SM202A, and this is indeed how this package came to me. Take a look at this beautiful packaging for this mini sewing machine with double threads and 2-speed control. Now, I'm not the first one to review this sewing machine on the internet. I have seen that other people have done it. I just thought this would be a fun unboxing, and maybe we'll even get a first stitch in there. And then we're going to do, for another video, a review. Perhaps the most in-depth review on the internet of the mini sewing machine. We shall see. It depends on how far this thing actually goes before it dies. I don't have much hope for this machine, but we'll see. Okay, first we open the box and we see that there are some things just thrown in there, so let's see what they are. Okay, we get a bobbin. We get 2 bobbins just thrown in there. Okay, that's good. That's awesome. We have some nice styrofoam packaging. Okay, that just fell off. Boy, that's cute. That's a nice little pedal, little foot pedal you got there. And what else do we have thrown in here? Okay. We do have some directions. All right, we don't need the box anymore. There's the bag that presumably all the bobbins were in, but they are not currently in. Only one bobbin that was pre-wound for us. That's good. That's nice. One of these little needle threaders. Personally, I don't use these, but it's probably because my eyes haven't started to fail me yet. Got that awesome surgery done about 8 years ago, and I have not worn glasses since. Pretty happy about that. All right. What else do we have here? Oh, we have a power supply. So this thing runs off of 6 volts DC. And good packaging there. It actually protected the sewing machine, even though the box was completely, shall we say, delivered. We'll just say it was delivered. It was delivered as hard as they could. So we're going to open this up. See on the bottom, I'm already seeing that there are some. This is also able to be battery operated. 4 AA batteries, so that'd give you your 6 volts right there. Not bad. Oh, and it looks like they proved that this thing worked when it left the factory, because they had a nice little stitch there. So if you can see there, you got a nice little piece of fabric there that was stitched. So it uses a bobbin to hold your thread, which you would normally have for, underneath, like that right there. You got a bobbin underneath as well as a bobbin for your thread on top. So that's interesting. So the thread comes off of your upper bobbin, goes down through here, through your tension discs, through another loop, through your take-up lever, go down through another loop, then down to the needle. I don't know if this thing goes forward or back. Let's see. Okay, yep. So it is a conventional direction. That's what it looks like. That looks like a standard needle that you would see on most sewing machines. Okay, presser foot can be lifted. All right, it is not a lock stitch, otherwise I would be able to pull all the stitches out. So this is, okay, well there is no tension release. So your tension does not get released as you release the presser foot. So that's something that most sewing machines have, where when you lift the presser foot, it releases tension so that you can pull on the thread easily. This machine does not do that. That's some high quality thread, let me tell you. Look at the fuzz on that thread right there. And so when I say high quality, I mean not at all. Not at all. Okay. We're going to try and sew with this with what it has on there, but I got to fix that. All right. We have a machine. Let's hook up some power and let's get moving here. You all want to see this thing sew. Now this is kind of nice, where these two have different style connectors, so you can't mess that up. I mean, you could, but you got to try really hard to mess that one up. So there's my power. Here's my foot pedal. I've got an on and off right here. Oh, yeah, that's oh, and they leave it on high too. That was full speed right there. We just saw some full speed action on that thing. All right. So on means it's going to start moving for you. It's going to start sewing. And then, yeah, okay. So low speed is pushed in, so it was left on high. So low speed. Okay, yeah, we'll get the slow motion on here and we'll see exactly how many threads, how many stitches per minute we have. So that's slow speed here. Okay, and then we'll go high speed. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Now we're going to see how this sews right out of the box. I'm not going to adjust tension. I'm not going to adjust anything. It was already threaded for me, so we're going to go ahead and feed this through. I can tell you already that I've seen something that needs adjusted, but I'm holding myself back. I'm going to just send it, and we'll see how this goes. I really want to fix what I'm seeing. Now this is a straight stitch machine. You don't get zigzag, you don't get any special stitches. This is straight stitch only. All right, here we go. I'm gonna It's kind of loud and it's a little slow, but I'm on slow speed, so let's speed it up. Let's go high speed. Oh yeah, look at it go. Okay, let's do a back stitch. Let's not do a back stitch. Let's okay. You don't get a back stitch with this one. So let's just pull this up. Yep. And then I want to pull on it, but it's but we have full tension. Okay. I really want to. I feel like I'm breaking it when I pull on this. See, it's pulling this down, which I don't think is supposed to happen. Oh look, it's got a little cutter, and it's, I mean, it cut or ripped. It ripped. So yeah, I would say the cutter is not the best that I've seen. In fact, I'd give it the worst that I've seen. I've seen some, I've replaced some that work better than this. But as far as the stitch goes, now, you know how sewing machine repair guy likes to have 2 different colors of thread, so this is not going to work for me. What we're going to do next is we're going to use some real thread, but I'll tell you that it actually made a stitch, and it made a stitch that's not too bad. So this makes a stitch.